Welcome, everybody. Sharp Bets Fantasy Sets. This is the last episode of the year because I don't think we will be doing a Super Bowl recap. I'm shocked. I think we all are. First, let me introduce Rob here. Mike cannot make it the last episode. He's in California visiting family, so just his schedule didn't line up. But we did replace him with another Bills fan, our friend Rob.
Man, we can't get rid of these Bills fans, man.
Right. Now you might be saying maybe Scott and them got sick of Mike throughout the year, and they just said that's enough. That is not the case. Mike literally could not make it tonight, so he was more than happy to give his spot to our friend Rob, who is a Bills fan as well, and he goes to games. And him and Nas seem to have a little more civil conversations when they meet at the bar. So, Rob, first introduce yourself on this final episode, and maybe you'll be on next year because this is my final episode of Sharp Bets Fantasy Sets as a host and a guest because Nas might be taking over next year. So I'm going to bid the adieu at the end. Just a lot of things going on right now. But Rob, what?
Allow me to do the introduction. See, we had to upgrade the podcast somehow, and we just had to find somebody famous to join. You think that he's just Rob, the Bills fan. No, we have Turtle. You might know him from a TV show called Entourage. Some of you older, Nas said, huh? I don't remember. Yeah, Nas, before you were born, there was this TV show called Entourage. Very, very popular show, and that is Turtle. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I like being here. I love talking sports. I love it all. But yes, that is my nickname, actually, Turtle, from this TV show Entourage. I don't know, probably about now 20-something years I've had that.
It came out like 03 or 04. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny, though, because when he was fat, I was fat. When he was skinny, I was skinny. And it was just pure coincidence. I mean, hey, if we had the same dietitian, I'd love it, but...
So Rob and I met playing basketball years ago, probably 15 years ago. He hated the way I played because I just chucked threes, and we became.
No, I hate the way you keep stats.
So we became friends ever since. So Rob, explain how you became a Bills fan, and then we'll get going in this Super Bowl preview.
So actually, the way I became a Bills fan is my godfather. His favorite team was the Buffalo Bills, and the first game I ever went to was him. He took me to Bills Jets, and in Buffalo, and ever since then. I've never stopped watching and follow football through and through.
All right.
You guys see me every Sunday. I see Sarah, I see Tim, and I recently have started seeing Nas and now Scott. But we have a great time.
Yes.
Go Bills.
It's a fun time. And we do have a fun time with Mike, too. We can't ignore it. It is a fun time, but happens not to be here. Nas, are you happy that a more logical Bills fan, in your opinion, is on this show?
Yeah, but I really wanted Mike again for this last one. But I like Rob. Rob's a good guy. He's a good guy.
All right. So first thing we're gonna do here is Nas got mad because he asked, "What's the show about?" He's been excited all week, and if you would have asked me, aside from the Jets, who Tim's a fan of, that the one team that would be in the Super Bowl this year out of all of our teams would have been the Patriots, I think we'd all be stunned. I know the Cowboys weren't going to get there, but I think people had the Dallas as a better favorite than the Pats. Like, it is shocking, but congratulations, Nas, that you're here, and it's amazing. So you got mad in the chat, and you say, yeah, congrats, man. You got mad in the chat. You don't deserve it as a fan because you've seen so many goddamn titles already. It's not fair that you're back already. It is infuriating.
That's all right. They're all getting punished for it right now by Bill Polian.
Oh, God, yeah. It's just, that's why I'm in Jayhawk apparel. It's a Kansas Jayhawk college basketball season at this point. Let's go. Okay. Then, Nas, you got mad because I think the first thing we need to talk about here, and I'll start with Rob, actually, like, there is no hype around this Super Bowl. It's been a common theme. Rob, would you say that's due to, I know you have your opinion, the Patriots aren't alluring, neither is Sam Darnold, and they've had an easy path, and people just are not buying into them right now?
Not even a little bit. This whole Super Bowl is boring. People are paying attention to who's playing at halftime and what he's going to be wearing more than they are the Super Bowl. And that's the truth, unfortunately. Patriots, yes, you got there. Do I think they deserve it? It doesn't matter. They're there.
Whoa, no, that's a cop-out. It does matter. Do you think they deserve it?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I've been waiting to hear this, but if we can get into it, I'll get into it if you really want to know why I don't think they should be there.
Go on. The floor is yours. Go.
The Chargers, whether they're in LA, San Diego, doesn't matter who, the Superchargers, they've always choked in December and or the first round of the playoffs. I don't want to hear top 10 this, Jim Harbaugh that. The guy has been thrown off of teams. He's already been fired. Yes, he's been rehired. I don't want to hear it. Chargers are a bummed organization. They always have been. They always will be. Secondly, who else did they play? The Texans, which Drake May has played like shit the entire time. The Texans should have won that game if their quarterback just did not play the worst entire NFL football game ever played by a quarterback, even worse than Nathan Peterman with his 5 picks or 7 picks, because this was a playoff game. That was not. So that's that. Then the next round, they play the Denver Broncos without a starting quarterback, and the Denver Broncos still had a chance to win that game with a backup QB on some bum-ass lob that I don't know what the fuck he was thinking and throwing that to. Oh, excuse my language. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, curse away.
Yeah, it's fine. You can do whatever the fuck you
Didn't
want.
know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Not only that, but their schedule. And I know they don't make the schedule. They don't. But I do listen to the fan. Sorry. And
I do too.
I did hear this stat that I love that makes me laugh. They've only won 2 teams that are over 500. And every team they've played, except for, 3, I think, all had their head coach fired at the end of the season. Every single one of them. But again, they don't make the schedule. Drake May did have a good year. They are playing well. But if they don't win it, it's no surprise. If they get blown out, which I'm hoping they do, no surprise. But like I did say, their defense is playing phenomenal. That's what's carrying them right now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Through the playoffs, through the last, 6 games, it's been what it is. So that's what I think with the Patriots. And I do think this season, no matter what happens, will be based off of how well they play next year. Because next year's schedule...
Gotta get to this one first.
I hear you, but no matter what, even if you fail this year, let's say you don't make the playoffs next year, because your schedule next year, you will have at least 6 teams above 500 to play, because you have to play the playoff teams. That's how it works.
It's like Mike left, but nothing's changed.
I'm just saying.
Man, both these Bills fans sound like some sour grapes, bro.
That's what it is, sir. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day.
Look, you got there. You won.
Let's go on.
The defense carried you, though.
Nas, put the shit on the bulletin board.
Yeah.
Nobody says anything about Trent Dilfer, the Ravens teams. You know what they did? They won a fucking Super Bowl.
That's all.
You know what Drake May's gonna do? If Drake May hands the ball off 100 times and they fucking win the game, guess what? The Pats won a Super Bowl. He got something
Allen don't got. A Super Bowl ring. I feel you.
And he got something. He also has something that Allen doesn't have.
What's that?
Other way.
An AFC champion title.
Yeah, that's the way.
There it is. There. Yes, you are correct. But to be honest with you, that really don't matter unless you get the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
These Bills fans move.
No. I'm just saying, let's really be honest, because Bills do have that. Don't forget, boy, I love losing Super Bowls. Josh Allen might not have that, but the Buffalo Bills do.
All right, well,
we got 4 of them.
You're God. You're God.
Which is the
best quarterback in the NFL. See, all this comes down to is now I'm ready. I'm sorry. But I'm ready now.
Go on, Nas. Go.
All this seems to me is a bunch of shoulda, coulda, woulda. Well, if they could have played somebody better, then they wouldn't be here. They should have did this. What if they would have did that? That doesn't matter. On Sunday, when you turn on NBC at 6:30, you will be watching the New England Patriots in a new era with Mike Vrabel and Drake May. That's all that matters. I don't care who we play. We could have played UCC, Middlesex County. At the end of the day, this is the NFL football season. We did what we did in the regular season. We went in the playoffs. It doesn't matter if we played, I don't know, Dan or lost. I don't care. We won playoff games when people said we wouldn't. And now we're here, and you'll be tuned in watching us on Sunday. So that's all that matters. And then when we do win on Sunday, there's going to be another narrative. It's only Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, come on. You remember he played for the Jets. So listen,
Whoa,
we can't
whoa,
win.
whoa. Nah,
We can't
take
win.
it easy,
We
Mo.
can't
I
win.
was on your side 2 seconds ago.
Sorry, Tim, but we just can't
Guys,
win.
I'm ready to run through a wall. I might have to change my pick. I've been going back and forth, and when I clicked record, I was ready to go Seahawks -4.5. You might have changed my mind. I'm getting pumped up now.
Really? You think the Patriots are gonna?
I don't.
Now
We'll
they're
get to
gonna
our,
win by 5.
we'll get to our picks,
Woo.
but we
No, I'm
will.
gonna say,
But
wow.
like he's got me running through a wall. He's got me thinking
Look,
now.
all I gotta say is, at the end of the day, if they win the game on Sunday, you gonna say Super Bowl champion. You ain't,
That's
it ain't gonna
it.
say who they played. They ain't gonna say
Facts.
it's gonna say champion. That's all that matters, bro.
And
Don't
no
matter.
one's gonna care. No one's gonna care about who they fucking play next year or what their record is next
Yeah,
year.
if
They go
if
0
they hang in the
16
banner
next
and
year.
they get in the
You
No,
want
run,
a
that's
fucking
not
Super
true.
Bowl?
nobody cares.
That's not true. That will put an asterisk. If they go 0 16,
No.
that'll put an asterisk.
No.
I don't care. Definitely will.
All right, come on, Rob. We were cool now. Now you're starting to sound
I'm
like
just
Mike.
saying,
Now you're
it's
starting
facts
to
are
sound like
facts,
Mike.
dude. You
Come
can't
on.
go 0 16.
They play the Jets 2 times next year.
0-18.
They're not going
Sorry,
0
can't
16.
go
I get what
0-18.
you're saying. It's not happening.
You know
So,
what
Rob, I have a question for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, what happens if we exceed expectations next year with the so-called harder schedule? Then what?
If you exceed them,
Yeah.
then it's the
Then what's
truth.
the
It's
excuse?
stamped. It's done. You're good.
Why do the Patriots have to wait till next year?
Because of the
to
schedule.
make
Because you only
everybody
played 2 teams above 500. That's it. 2.
Doesn't matter. We're in the Super
wait.
Bowl.
No, you asked the
They
question
play
why.
2
That's the
teams, right?
answer why.
Who
Because
are
next
those
year
teams?
you'll play, what, 7? 7, I think, above? You have to play 6.
But I have to ask Rob, really sorry, sir. Let me, Rob, when the Patriots won their first Super Bowl in 01 with Brady, you could have argued that's a fluke run because the next year they didn't even make the playoffs. So, like, why isn't that one considered like a fluke?
Because that whole schedule wasn't as easy as this.
Okay. I
So
just can't.
that's what it comes down to. It comes down to who they played all season long. And
Right,
look, the ball bounces. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. That's
Absolutely.
facts in life.
It's always better to be lucky than good.
Right now, the ball has bounced the Patriots' way a lot more times than it has not.
Especially
Hey,
That's
look,
our
that's the
fault.
way it
That's
goes.
our fault. That's our
No,
fault.
that's the
That's our
way it
fault.
goes. First off, let me tell you, props to the Pats. Look, you guys, your wide receivers catch the ball. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is.
So now it's the wide receiver's fault on the Bills, not Josh
No,
Allen.
I'm just saying, it is what it is. They've earned it. They've earned
Well,
it.
I mean, there
never
is a
got
wide
Allen's fault.
receiver
It was
playing the
somebody
Super
else.
Bowl that used to play for the Bills.
Matt
So-
Collins, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, two of them. Two of them.
Yeah. And Stephon Diggs. Wow.
Yeah.
The washed 31-year-old, 32-year-old. You remember
Hey,
that?
Cardi B, you leave that man alone. He got enough problems.
I
This
thought
has
the Patriots was in shambles when the news came out about the whole.
That was only Mike.
Put his
Mike was
suspension
the
on hold.
only
You know
one.
that, right? His suspension is on hold. You know that.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
long as he's suing up on Sunday, that's all.
That's
that
it. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
it's crazy. Rob, this has to as my dog's coming in the door. Tino.
Nope,
and
2
Paul
dogs.
coming through over the show. This has to be like brutal for you, Rob. Like
Dude.
I feel
This
like
is a
you weren't
gut
that
punch.
upset and like now you are really mad.
Yeah. I feel like I just paid off the loan to my house and a fucking tree fell on it. Now I got to pay for insurance. Like, that's how I feel right now. Not going to lie. It's a gut punch.
Another news, sir. What were you gonna say? Sorry, before just went into hell.
No, I don't remember. I'm saying, like, you talk about the schedule. Bro, the Bills didn't have that hard of a schedule either. So we keep talking about schedule. That schedule was pretty much the same.
No, definitely not.
Y'all made the playoffs. It didn't matter. It doesn't matter what the schedule is. Y'all made the playoffs. Both of you were in there.
And
One
we
team
just
played
have
Bo
to get
Nix.
further.
The other team played, I don't know, me.
Sure,
It doesn't matter, though.
He said me.
You still had to play. You're playing the Denver defense.
I said, look.
That's who
don't
they were
make the
playing.
Schedule, but it does matter. When he asked the question on why I think next year will solidify the Super Bowl or not if they win it, is because of the strength of schedule. Next year, if they don't make the playoffs, they're going to say, it was you see all the ants.
No. Bills fans will say that.
You're going to
No
say
one
that.
will give
We're
a
Super Bowl
shit. I
champs.
would take it, bro. If I won a Super Bowl, my team won a Super Bowl, and then I went 6-11 next year, I don't give a shit. Like, I won a Super Bowl. Like when the Yanks got to the World Series because the Astros got knocked out finally.
You don't want more? You don't think no?
No, I haven't won. Bill,
won.
Just saying, I get winning it, but you don't expect to be a playoff team the next year?
No, I just
don't
want
care.
the Super Bowl. Then I get five.
I'm a different type of fan. Then I
get 5 to 10 years of like I give my team a break. Like when the Penguins won back-to-back Stanley Cups. Like now I'm pissed. It's been 10 years. Now I want to win another cup. But you get a little like, you know what?
For me, no way. For me, if you're
first, Rob, you don't know how you'll feel.
No, it doesn't matter anymore. Even when I was losing, like if I made the playoffs, like I expect to make it the following year until like your quarterback age or your superstar ages out. That's the way I feel. Right. Like if you have a superstar, that's the reason why you're making the playoffs.
I think, Rob, if you won a Super Bowl this year and the Bills didn't make the playoffs next year, I don't think you'd care.
Oh,
you wouldn't.
I would.
I think he would. No. I know Turtle. He rose-colored glasses because he hasn't been there and seen it. Like it's like when Nick Ferrantino, who used to host the show, when the Eagles won, he jumped into my arms and I was like, I think he'd be happy if they never played football again. He finally got his moment that he saw, and it wouldn't have mattered next year.
Look, at that moment, you're going to say, if they win the Super Bowl, I'm going to say, I don't care about anything. But the following year, when you're going through it, you're not going to be like,
you don't want to lose.
Fuck no. I expect to be in the playoffs. I expect to compete. You have to.
Yeah, but I don't think you're that upset if, like, they
didn't.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, I've been there with other.
I mean, it's not going to be as like I was this year or, the way I've been in the past couple years. But, I would. I've
been there with other teams, even like Kansas when they won in 2022. Like, you got knocked down this first round, second round the next year. It's like, all right, I saw one. You give your team a break. Like, that's just me. Give your team a break. Like, but now as the Yanks, like, 09, now I'm pissed. Like, it's almost been 20 years this fucking way. Like, but back to this, like, Tim, I'm going to go to you because I want to know, like, why do you think there's not a lot of hype here? Is it because there's a redhead playing quarterback?
I mean, I'm going to say the market of, like, if it was the Jets or the Giants, like, I think it comes down to just logistics of where these teams are playing. That's the only thing that's keeping them from, every degenerate doesn't give a fuck who's in the Super Bowl. They're happy to sports bet. They have their boxes. They're like, oh, what's going to happen in the Super Bowl? Yeah, 1-7 needs to come out at halftime or at the final. Yeah. That's all I care about. I think there's no hype around the teams in the Super Bowl. There's always going to be hype about the Super Bowl. Like that's what you're watching on Sunday. Even though Mike goes, "Oh, I'm not watching fucking Super Bowl this year. The Pats are in it." And then he's like, "Oh, well, do you see what happened at halftime? There was that show." Like, yeah, okay. So
biggest play of the game was the drop in the second quarter. I thought you didn't watch, Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, why do you think there's no hype? And are you rooting for your Seahawks?
Absolutely not. You crazy as hell, bro. No, but I think there's no hype because, like, honestly, like real fans, like. Could name but like the casual fan probably couldn't name a Patriot beside Drake May. Probably couldn't name a Seahawk before. Maybe Sam Darnold, maybe, but like there's really no like big names out there. Like when the Chiefs were there, everybody knew Mahomes. People knew Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? None people really could name a like. They can't name somebody on defense on the Patriots if a casual fan. So I think it's just more
they're lucky it's the NFL because in any other sport, this has the feel of when it was Rangers Diamondbacks World Series. Like. It's baseball, no one watch, but it's football, so everyone will freaking watch.
Yeah,
it's mainly jealousy.
Listen, like as us, all of us, we all go and watch it regardless who's in it. But like the casual fan, like I mean, they'll probably tune in for the commercials or whatever.
But halftime, no matter what.
Like my wife doesn't care at all about sports, but at least last year she knew Patrick Mahomes was in it, or Aaron Rodgers. Like this year, if I say the name, she'll be like, I have no idea who these people are. Absolutely none. No,
I don't know. I don't know if it turned up, but Turtle said something about the commercials. Like that'll always be a big thing.
I said that, most of the people are tuning in for the commercials and like the halftime show or whatever.
Well, let's be honest. It's an American holiday at this point. Like it is. It's an unofficial American holiday.
No, it's not. I don't have off on Monday.
No, I got to go to work Monday.
Yeah, but we have a lot of people don't have off on like Flag Day, and it's still on the calendar. I really think that when by the time we're dead, like, hey, Trump, if you ever see this, whoever's in charge of federal things, make Super Bowl Sunday or Super Bowl Monday a national holiday because it might as well be at this point. It should be on the calendar at the very least, on the American calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. It should be on every.
I schedule my day around it.
Yeah,
everyone. Like everyone.
It should be Super Bowl Saturday. Let's just be
Sunday
honest.
works. I disagree with that, man. I like the Sunday. I'm okay with it.
It's like the NFL day. It's like now like a thing.
Nah, you'll watch football if it's on Wednesday,
No,
Tuesday,
you're right,
Thursday.
Tim, we don't want to get in trouble with the wives or girls. Like Saturday, they know I'm watching football all day Sunday. So you know what? Saturday, let's just do what you need to do because especially if my team's in it, like I'm waking up, I'm doing pull-ups. I'm not never doing pull-ups because I can't. I couldn't even do the 60 seconds thing in like middle school. It was brutal. So anyway, they give us that 6:40. I love the time. I love it. I don't want them to change anything about it. I really don't. Nas, do you think it's all jealousy? Why people aren't into this?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I guess you can say like Sir said, like there's no big names, but majority of people that are saying that the Super Bowl doesn't have a ring to it is because they're just haters.
I think we laid out pretty good arguments.
Just haters. Listen, as it gets closer and closer, I have zero patience for hateness.
How nervous are you now?
Yeah, but it's not hatred. I mean, look, Taylor Swift made the Chiefs a big Super Bowl run and everything.
That's true.
Like it wasn't just about the teams, it's other things. Like if Cardi B wasn't pregnant, I bet you she'd be freaking performing for Stephon Diggs over there. You know what I mean? Like that would be a huge attractant. There's just not very many big things following it.
From the inside looking out, yes, you're probably pissed off as you should be because you're getting overlooked or like getting disrespected. That's fine, man. Just
like we didn't say. Like last year, we didn't say, "Oh shit, we got to see who the Eagles play next year to see if they're." We got to see who the Chiefs play next year. We got to.
They didn't have that schedule. They didn't have that asterisk saying that schedule.
The schedule doesn't matter. At the end of the day,
just give it a second because I don't know if he's gonna might edit it out. I don't know if his feed went away.
I'm good.
Okay.
I just don't understand like the schedule. Who gives a shit? We made the playoffs. We won 3 games, and we're in the Super Bowl.
It all comes to it.
You shouldn't care.
It comes to it. You guys talk about other Super Bowl teams, but nobody else had a schedule like that, where literally 11 out of the 15 teams you played, because you played 2 teams twice or 3 teams twice, every head coach was fired. You literally played 2 teams above 500. 2 teams.
It's a regular season.
So that matters. So when you talk about the other Super Bowl winners, ask how many winning teams they played against. It's a lot more than 2.
What about the playoff games?
I went over those. And I gave you guys props. I did say, look,
playoffs are different animals, bro. Like it's a different animal.
That's fine. No, it's fine. But you guys are hyping up this big like, oh well, the Pats are gonna get blown out, and it's gonna be if the Pats just stifle the Seahawks.
Tim, hold on. We'll get to that because let's just move into the next topic.
Yeah.
And I'll start with you, Tim. Our last topic before we get their picks. If the Pats win this game, can we wipe all this bullshit out and they get the respect?
If they fucking stifle
whoever wins
the offense of Seattle, they honestly, you're going to be talking to them with the run that I said it before, like Baltimore had, where they didn't have the quarterback. They didn't have the offense. Their defense carried them in this ridiculous run. Don't worry, Nas. I see you smiling. I know. They're carrying them this run. And that's not no disrespect to Drake May or anything. I don't give a fuck. If y'all win, it doesn't matter. If the defense carried you and guess what? Drake May just didn't fuck it up. Great. That's what Mark Sanchez would have been if the Jets would have won 10 years ago. Like that would have been aired 20 years ago. Who cares?
Hey, having a defense is important, bro. Let's not forget that.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, no matter who wins, first of all, you're better than 31 NFL teams.
No, we got to wait till next year, though. We got to wait till next year.
No. I already said it right in the beginning. I gave you your props. I said you earned it, da-da-da-da. But I said, for me, to put the stamp on it and say it's all legit, you do need to make the playoffs next year.
Only you.
For my opinion. This is my opinion. I can't speak for you.
Rob, you're one of you know a lot of you're one of the brightest guys I know as far as sports. I can't get on your side with that.
That's fine. I expect you to. But when you go over the numbers and you look at the schedules, like you literally look at Super Bowl winners, how many teams they played above 500, it's astronomically ridiculous.
Rob, can I ask you in all your sports, how many championships have you seen?
Let me just tell you my teams and then we can all laugh.
Go.
Bills, Knicks, Mets, Rangers.
So 0. 1 in 94 doesn't even count.
The Rangers were good.
Okay, but you were young, right?
I'm 43.
But you were 12 around there?
Yeah, so I was good for the Rangers.
Okay, so you've experienced one title in 43
I've
years.
experienced a lot of losses, my guy.
Right. So,
and the worst ways.
So and same with
Allen
Tim.
Houston bouncing off the rim. Oh yeah, go ahead.
So I'm trying to think, I'm probably the one who experienced the title last, and same with the Yanks, because like the Niners 94, you're with me with the Cowboys kind of. Like I just have to speak from my experience with the Penguins in 16, 17, Kansas in 22. I don't think the next year, like when they lost in 2018 and 2023, it was like, like I don't know. I can't get with you on that. Like, Tim, the Jets win a Super Bowl next year. Do you care what happens the next 5 years?
I think I brought this up a couple episodes ago where I was like, oh, when they went back-to-back AFC Championship games, I wouldn't have cared the next 10 years. And I didn't. But now, like 20 years later, I'm like, I kind of want my team to be
also you stunk all those years. Like you weren't even
Oh yeah, it wasn't even close to being good.
But that's what I think it is. I think it matters on where you finish. Like, look, 18 years ago when the Bills didn't make the playoffs for 18 seasons, you know what I mean? Like, all I said, I want to be watching football in January. I got there for, a couple of seasons. Then all of a sudden you want to be, all right, I want to be watching the second round. You get there. Okay, now you get to the Super Bowl. If you win or lose, you want to go back the next year. You want to be watching playoff football. You don't want to be sitting on your fucking couch.
You're spoiled.
Huh? No, I had the worst losses of anybody here. There is no spoiled when it comes to wins.
Tony Romo's snap was brutal.
Listen, I'm sorry to say.
Nas, finish this off, then we'll get our picks. Go, Nas. You get the last word.
I really don't give a shit.
You shouldn't.
And we're in the Super Bowl Sunday after everybody counted us out. And
no, all I gotta say is, enjoy this moment for big.
Yeah, man.
You know real talk. Enjoy this moment because, like, I'm saying, like, you the Super Bowl, bro. I'm saying
I'm gonna enjoy it. I am going to enjoy it.
And this is the first one. You're 25, so even though they won 8 years ago, you'll appreciate it more than when you're this age. You start to appreciate this shit a lot more. Because you're young, you don't appreciate it. You think you're invisible. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen every year. You realize this shit ain't happening every year.
And I thought about that because I'm actually flying out there tomorrow.
Yeah,
you are going.
Yeah, so I thought about it. And I'm like, you know what? I never know when they might get back there.
Exactly.
I gotta go.
You actually listen to our podcast. That's great. Thanks.
And also, we are not funding this trip. Just let you know, it's too much money.
Yeah, it's at TruExact Radio. Just donate via Venmo. Send
Not yet. Yo, after this, text me. I got a guy, so I'll help you out.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Look at this. He's got a guy.
Also, when you guys lose, and not to preface my pick, when you guys lose, just text Sir how he recovered from his Super Bowl loss because he might need counseling.
Losses,
that's fine. But he's the latest one. He's the latest one to see a loss. So just contact him.
What's he gonna do? Look down, cry in his hand, and see his other 6 rings? Like, give me a fucking break.
Yeah, he hasn't seen those rings.
You're gonna wipe his tears and scratch his face with the rest of them?
Yeah. I mean,
you guys are the ones telling me that you don't care once you win, right? He's got like 6 or 7 of them, so it doesn't really matter anymore.
But we're here.
Nah, so who you going out with? Just yourself?
No, me and my lady, my girlfriend.
Oh, there you go. So that's going to run you double the price of everything. That's great.
She's not going to the game, though, is she?
No. And then I got family that's there for a business trip, so we're meeting up, too. So it'll be fun.
And Mike's out there.
Oh, yeah, Mike.
I'm going to need you to take a picture with you and Mike.
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna when I get down there, I'm going to contact them, but
don't bail out. I know tickets are going to be pricey, and you might get there and be like, fuck it, just get one.
Listen, I made that clear. I said,
yes.
Listen, I hope you're on board because whoever I run into, anything,
and Rob's got a guy.
I do. I really do.
He can't only get us chocolate. He can get tickets.
Don't ruin a good thing, Scott.
I really do, though. I really do have a guy because I go to the playoffs all the time, and I've been. I got $6,000 in the bank put aside just for Super Bowl tickets and trips and this and that in case we ever go for the last 4 years.
Good thing is you're gonna build that bankroll a little higher as the years go on.
Yeah, I've had champagne in my basement from the Cowboys in the Super Bowl for 14 years. So
That team probably flat like.
But it's going to taste so good, sir, when they get there. It's going to taste so good.
all right, guys, let's get to the game here. I hope you enjoyed that spiel. Seemed like Mike just morphed into Rob, and it was the same stuff that we've been doing. So, all right, let's get to the game here. The Seahawks right now are -4.5, and the over-under is 45. So what I want is your picks for each, the over-under, who you're picking, whether it's Patriots +4.5, blah, blah, and I want a final score. Sir.
Wait, I'm sorry, I have one question.
Okay, go on.
Just one question.
Okay.
Why are the Seahawks favored by 4.5 points? Can anybody tell me?
Because it's better.
Schedule stunk. Didn't you hear Rob for the last 20 minutes? And they won it. They were in the hardest division in the NFL and won it. And
Who gives a shit?
And they're basically playing a semi-home game
true
in San Fran.
Okay, no, I was just wondering.
I guess that's somewhat closer. I guess I get that.
Wow.
Hey, who cares, Nas?
Think that really hasn't a point on the point spread though?
Nah.
No, I just wanted to know, like,
I don't have a clue. I think it's high. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
If the money's coming in on Seattle, then
Well,
70%.
I bet you there's gonna be a drop once game day happens. That's how it always.
yeah, once they hear Nas's soliloquy in the beginning and get fired up, you know.
So you want the over, under, and then the winner with the spread or without, or
with the spread? Yeah, Cyril started off. You can go by him, and go on, sir. What do you got?
Are we exact score going? Are we doing exact score last or as we give our picks?
Last. Yeah.
Okay.
Go on, sir.
All right, so my picks this postseason have been pretty bad. So, like, I want the Patriots to win because ain't no way I'm about to fix my lips and say and root for Seattle. But with these picks, I'll take the favorites because I hope I'm wrong because my picks have been that bad that I'm just hoping to be wrong. So I'll give me the favorites and give me the under. I think it's going to be a little battle.
Okay, give me a final score, sir.
I don't have a score. I want to be wrong. So
he's a politician. We should. Why don't we call you the politician?
I can't. I don't want to jinx them. You know what I'm saying? Because
Jesus Christ,
I don't want to jinx Nas, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that to him.
I'll fucking jinx the shit out of Nas. All right,
Tim.
I've got my quarterback, Sam Darnold, lifting the Lombardi Trophy.
Crazy.
The over is hitting.
Okay.
35-17.
The beat down. You don't think it's gonna be close?
I don't think it's gonna be close.
And you were right last year with the Eagles. You were the only ones who picked them, I believe.
I was right last week. I went 2 weeks ago
You
because
were
we
the
didn't have
worst.
4-0. You
Last
always talk
place.
about my winning week.
You came in last place in the season, though, so we're not.
Yeah,
worried.
but I was in first place in the playoffs.
Record doesn't
You should
matter
listen to
in
me
the
most.
season. You pointed that out, Mr. Gambino.
All right, I'll go next. Then I'll get to the Bills fan. Then we'll end with Nas. You know, for a week and a half, I was like, man, this is a Patriot run. It's like everything's broke their way, as everyone's been talking about. They're gonna win this game. But as this game's gotten closer, I've been leaning with like what Tim's saying. Like I just think borrowed time is going to run out. And I think the Seahawks, I think we're going to be looking at a fourth quarter for our numbers to hit. I think this isn't even going to be a game. I think we're looking at a 35 to, that's a fair score, 35-17, but that 17 is going to come at the end with a bullshit touchdown. I don't think it's going to be close. I think the Seahawks wipe the floor with the Patriots. I hope I'm wrong, Nas, for your sake. I really do. I want you to win this, but, hold the receipts, Nas. Keep the receipts. And with that score, I like 35. Tim, I'll go 38-17. All right. So in that case,
I'm glad this is your last show. I don't know how this is happening right now.
So I'll do that with the over. All right, Rob, who do you got here?
All right, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I think the Patriots are gonna win this game.
Okay.
And I think they're gonna win it. I think it's gonna come down to a field goal. I think 24-21, and I think it's gonna be the Pats taking a game-winning field goal to end the game.
And do you think they make the playoffs next year?
Next year? No, I don't.
Okay. So it doesn't even matter.
Look, it does matter. A ring is a ring. Let's be honest. The ring is the ring. You still go through the trials, the tribulations. You did the whole season, 18 weeks, the playoffs. It takes its toll on everybody.
Cool.
It ain't the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, it's the hardest thing to do.
It is. Not going to lie. So, but I do think they should expect to make the fucking playoffs if you win the goddamn Super Bowl, no matter who wins it. I don't care.
And maybe they will.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think everybody should expect that.
Hold on, wait.
But
So
I do think the Patriots are going to win. But I do
are you
think
saying make a
push
Super
isn't
Bowl or
over,
winning
right?
it?
Push isn't over. The over is 45. You said push isn't over, so I guess I'm over then.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh boy. So you're saying if you make the Super Bowl, or even if you win it or make it, and you don't make the playoffs the next season, it invalidates the Super Bowl run?
No. I just think that you should expect to make it as a fan. That's all I'm saying. In this situation is different.
Always want to win regardless. You know what I'm saying? But
that's not what people were saying. They were saying before that they wouldn't care.
That's not true.
I was like, I always.
I know the Jets are making the playoffs. So it's fine.
We can count on that. Nas, here we go. Floor is yours now. What do you got?
All right, so obviously, I'm gonna go with the Patriots plus 4.5. I don't see this game being close at all.
Wow.
I think that the game is over, honestly. But here's why I tell you. I have my faith in Mike Vrabel that he and his staff can put a game plan together to intervene with Sam Darnold. I mean, if you look at the last 7 quarterbacks he played besides the division quarterbacks, he really didn't play anybody. He didn't play no defense. He played a Cam Ward. I can go on and on and on. I think Drake May has his coming out party. We're in warm weather now. It's no more cold bullshit. He's going to be your Super Bowl MVP, and my final score is going to be 27-9.
Wow.
9. Do they get 3 field goals, huh?
I don't think they score. You may say, "Oh, you're biased, you're a fan."
No, not at all, man.
I mean,
what
I've witnessed in the 3 playoff games we played. I know you could talk about it with C.J. Stroud, Justin Herbert, but at the end of the day, Mike Vrabel has that defense playing, and we're feeding off that. So I think it's going to be tough for Sam Darnold.
I hope for your case, man, you do win. That you're out there. So good luck, Nas. Rob, you got an MVP?
Oh, MVP. Yeah, you know who's going to get it? It's going to be Stephon Diggs.
Okay. Wow. Right in your face. All the Bills fans' faces.
He's going to get MVP. He's going to eat right over the middle. He's probably going to have at least 1 TD, and he's probably going to have at least, I don't know, I'm going to say anywhere from 95 to $120 receiving. And it's all going to be over the middle. Nothing on
$100 on that.
Honestly, I would say, if the Patriots win, it's going to Drake May because he's going to get it. If the Seahawks win it, it's going to JSN. JSN's carrying Sam Darnold behind. You know what I'm saying?
I think the games are going to be different this
He's going to because Sam Darnold, the lights is on, bro. Come on now.
If the Seahawks win it, it's going to a defensive player.
The defense or receivers. Sam Darnold's not winning an MVP if they win.
I'm going with Kenneth Walker. We're forgetting the postseason he's had. He's a plus 800. Why not? I'm going with him. Tim,
he's a free agent next year too, right?
Yeah, this is the time to shine.
Yeah,
he shined already. All right, his playoff run has given him his due. Yeah. The MVP of the Super Bowl when the Seahawks win, Rashid Shaheed.
Okay.
You think he gets over 4 yards of carry, and gets 1 carry?
I think they're going to utilize him any way possible because he's made every big play.
That's a big bet right now.
Yeah.
Well, my Super Bowl MVP is.
I know you said it already.
That guy right there.
All right, and then we go into the Puppy Bowl. Team Fluff.
All right, where's this off button?
I have Team Fluff winning 37-35, and the MVP Josh Howland. Right.
First of all, none of us looked up that this is an actual thing. What are do you have who's on each team?
Yeah.
We pick an MVP.
Yeah, well, you could have. On Team Fluff, there's a dog named Dan.
Bro, I'd be more likely to watch the Lingerie Bowl than
but the Puppy Bowl's adorable. They get
there is one. Yes, there is.
Yeah.
No, I'll send you the link, Tim. Or the Bud Bowl online.
The Bud Bowl. Remember the Bud Bowl?
They still have it. It's only online, though.
Oh, Nas, you don't remember that. Bud Bowl.
He certainly doesn't.
That was great.
I can't wait till Sunday night. What I'm going to do is, I got it all planned. I'm going to make a slideshow of all the receipts. Okay, first of all, you're going to get lazy and you'll just send a text bashing us. You're not making a PowerPoint presentation. You guys are going to block me. You might as well kick me.
I won't block you. I'll answer you. You FaceTime me. I'll answer you.
No, that's all I say is good luck to you, big bro. Good luck to you.
So signing off this year, everybody, thanks for watching. I know we've had a few standard watchers, like viewers who've commented. I think it was the guy you shot out. So everybody, thank you a lot. And I will not be doing this next year. It's Nas's to take over. And if these 4 want to do it, You know, you can do it.
Only if the Pats win. Well, when the Pats
shut
win.
up. You'll text me in August and be like, I really want to do this.
We'll do it no matter what. But thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
man,
Man, I appreciate you, Scott,
Guys,
for
enjoy
having
the
me
Super Bowl.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. Much obliged.
Yeah, of course.
Much
Nas,
obliged.
go on. Final thoughts.
I want to thank you again, Scott, for 2 years, 3 years. How long I've been on here? 3 years.
2.5 out.
For introducing me to this platform. I appreciate it. It was a pleasure meeting you guys, sir, Tim. Just in case we don't do it again, we can always meet up at the pint and let's kick some ass on Sunday, man. Like, let's just kick some ass.
Hey, man, good luck,
luck,
you big
Nas.
dog.
Nas, I can't lie, man. Me and you makes me not hate the Patriots as much.
I appreciate
Also,
that.
Rob mentioned WFAN earlier. Shout out to Crystal Presti and Mark Malusas, who are, pretty decent friends of ours, pretty decent friends of the show from WFAN. So enjoy, everybody. Enjoy Super Bowl Sunday.